Happy Monday, everybody. Donnie Baker here with you, LPR Sound Foundation. I am the founder, and I've been doing this. Man, we've been going on. This is our third year. This is awesome. We're having a good time. Hopefully, a lot of y'all been reaching out and letting me know that I'm helping, and that's my whole purpose. And I'm glad. I'm happy that I'm here for you. Hey, this is podcast month. I know last week we kind of introduced it and talked about what we're going to talk about all month, but the first week, this week, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about podcasting. Like, what is it? And if you got a studio, or if you got a studio space, or even a space that you want to start your own podcast, there can be it can be lucrative. You can make money offering to record other people's podcasts, or even recording your own podcast. There are ways to make money with it. I've got a publication that I'm going to give you, and I want you to download it right here. Just go to learnprorecording.com/podcast. Get it. It explains a lot about what we're talking about and how you can implement these things to increase things that you do in your studio, things that you can offer your clients in your studio. Man, if you're just all about music, even if you get specific in music, let's say I just want to record hip hop. That's all I ever want to do. I just want to record rap and hip hop in my studio. I don't want to do anything else. You can still offer podcasts. You can still offer a podcast to your clients. And a lot of your clients have audiences that need to know, well, one, they need to know who you are and what you do. And you can, like, we have one podcast that we sponsor, and we don't charge the client when he comes in. But what happens is, when they're here, they're mentioning that they're here. And this guy's got an audience of, multiple thousands of people on YouTube and on other download sites for podcasting, like Spotify, things like. He's got a great Spotify following. And I've gotten business from that. So, plus we also share in you can set up a deal where you share in any brand deals they got, or affiliate deals that they set up on their podcast. Let's say a podcast talking about shoes, and they sell some shoes from a particular company, and because they're selling the shoes on their podcast, they get a little commish. And you can set up with your client that you get a percentage of the commission, because you're facilitating where they're recording. So these are kind of ideas that you can have to make money podcasting. I mean, look, we're not recording music 24/7. You know what I mean? We're not recording music all day, every day. There are times when the one studio is working, the other one is empty. Why not record a podcast in the empty studio and you don't have to charge a bunch of money. Like, this is right now I'm in the podcast studio, and there is going to be a tour of this space and the other spaces next month. Next month is studio tour month. Get excited for that. We're going to dive deep into each studio and explain why I chose that piece of equipment, why I use it, which ones I do use, which ones I don't use, whatever, and why we built the rooms the way we built the rooms. This room is really versatile. I can move this. I know you guys have not seen this backdrop in a minute. It's not a backdrop. It's an actual, I do have a bookshelf there, but I can move this table around to make it look different. And that's what we do. I mean, this room is it's not that big. It's maybe 12 by 18, 12 feet by 18 feet. It's not that big, but the way we've got it appointed, the way we got it laid out, we can move this thing around. This system is on wheels. I'm going to share this system with you next month. We're going to do on the September 16th. We're going to do a tour of this particular room, including all the equipment that we use for podcasting. And we also do live streaming, which we're going to talk about in a couple of weeks. August 26th we're going to discuss the difference between streaming live and podcasting. Pretty cool. There is a difference, and some clients do stream live, and we have the ability to do that. So we can charge a little bit more for that. But for instance, if somebody just wants to do an audio podcast, no video, no cameras, they just want to do an audio podcast and they want to put it on Spotify for their fans, or they might even have a paid gateway that clients, their listeners have to pay them in order to be able to listen to the podcast, which is a thing. We can talk about that as well. That's actually in the publication. But so with that, I mean, it's really simple. It's not that difficult. If it's one person, it's one mic, one interface input, record to whatever DAW you like. I mean, for podcasting, I prefer Logic because Logic's a little more stable than Pro Tools. But, you know, generally it's Pro Tools. We just record straight into Pro Tools. Even if you got more than one mic. Let's say you have a podcast guy and he's talking and he's got a guest. We can put him on another channel and that way they can do the edits. We don't generally do the edits. We generally just do the recording, and it's basically just you set up the mics, you press record, and you step out of the room. I'm not even involved in the I'm definitely not involved in their content. Their content is their content. I don't really have any say about that. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, like that would be like me saying, "Oh, you can't sing that song because you said a particular word that I don't agree with." Dude, I don't care. You know, you're paying me, and with something like that, I might charge $25 an hour. For this room, I might charge $25 an hour. Look, I'm not doing anything. I set up a couple of mics, press play, and go. And that's pretty much it. So think about what you can, I mean, all right, so somebody comes in and does a 2-hour podcast, bro, you just made $50. You didn't do much work. You already had the microphones set up. You already got the 2i2 on the desk. You already got the laptop right here. You just press play. You just press record. Made $50. I mean, dude, that's lunch for what? 3 days, 4 days? Come on. You know, I mean, look, this is $50 that you didn't have yesterday. $50 that you didn't have because you didn't offer podcasting. Man, you get into cameras, you start buying, even your iPhone camera can be a good enough camera. It's a 4K camera on my iPhone. And why can't I just sync that to, you can use OBS, you can use Ecamm Live, whatever. We're going to talk about all these different particular things that you can use to record video and audio podcast. Well, man, you start getting into video podcasting, and now your clients are able to be on camera. You got a couple of lights. You got to, you know, you build it up. You build it up. You know, you start with, man, I literally started with a I know you've seen those construction lights. You know, at Home Depot, you get it for like, you know, $14, and you put a light bulb in it, and it's silver. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, get one of those, man. There's your light. Start there, and until you start making a little money, you graduate to, you know, some Elgato lights or something, whatever. You know what I mean? Or a ring light. You get a ring light on Amazon for $12. I mean, come on, this is just some of these things, man. So I want you to download this publication. There's so much information in this publication. There's a lot of the equipment we're talking about, a lot of the stuff. Just go to learnprorecording.com/podcast. Get that, download it. I know a lot of people aren't interested in podcasts. That's totally fine. But there are some of my people that watch me, and some of the people that follow me they've asked, you know, and I think podcasting is one of those things. If you can offer it in your studio, you're going to be able to gather new clients that you wouldn't normally gather because, you know, let's say you're strictly a rap studio or strictly a hip hop studio or strictly a rock studio. You're missing out on some of the clients that would normally call you because now you can offer podcasting, you know, especially if you got video, if you got the ability to stream live, which we're going to talk about on another episode. But these are services that you can offer to your clients that may not ever call you because you don't offer this service that they want, you know. And if you keep it affordable, you know, for them, they may be just starting out on their podcast, you know. And the thing is, man, with podcasting is we're going to talk about this a little bit on another episode. But all right, let's say you're starting your own podcast. What do you talk about? What do you have? What do you know, you're like, nobody wants to hear what I have to say about anything. No, bro, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. You have something that somebody out there wants to know, that needs to know about. You have knowledge and experience that someone there needs to know. Even if it's one person, if you're going to help one person do one thing, there's a reason to podcast. I'm serious. It's just, you know, I don't have a lot to say. Y'all know that. I mean, I'm just some country hick from South Louisiana that just happens to like sharing my knowledge and experience. And for some reason, I got people that like to listen to it. I'm just saying. No, look, I feel like I I feel like I have a lot of knowledge and experience in the recording industry and making music industry, making the business of making music. And this is where I think I'm really, I get excited, I get passionate about it. So you need to find something that you're very passionate about. Let's say it's fishing. Let's say you have just the way to cast the line, just what lure to use, just whatever, whatever you're passionate. Let's say if you're passionate about fishing, there's somebody out there who wants to know what you know about fishing because they want to fish like you fish. That's all it is, man. It's got to be a passion driven thing because, you're doing your own podcast. You got to build it up. You're not going to go out there day one and, you might, but most people aren't going to go out there in day one and make a bunch of money, but no, there's somebody out there that wants to hear what you have to say. They want to know what you know about a particular thing. You can sum this up by saying, if there's one thing that that you can share with the world, and there's one person out there that you can help, and I think that's the key word is help. You're helping people. Don't go in it for the money, just go in it for helping people. And that's kind of what I do. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to serve and to help and to share. I think as audio engineers and recording engineers and mixers, our job is to bring up the next generation, to share our knowledge and experience with the next generation so they can continue this art form of recording and mixing and mastering. I mean, it is an art form and it should stay an art form. Let's keep AI out of what we do. There's an algorithm ain't gonna hear what I hear. I'm sorry. The AI people that are watching right now, I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's not how it's gonna work. It can't work that way. We have to keep it like this. I mean, so as far as podcasting, as far as offering podcasting, figure out how easy it is for you to set it up. You already have the microphones, you already have the DAW, you already have the interface, you already have everything you need. And if your clients want video, you already have an iPhone. Connect it, make it work. The publication, which I'll give you one more time, it's learnprorecording.com/podcast. Get it. It's gonna help. It's gonna help you figure out that podcasting can be an alternative income source for you in your business as an audio engineer. Remote podcasting, bro. We have a remote podcasting system that we can bring to the client. Imagine, and you know what it is, man. It's actually in the publication as well. It's a Zoom recorder that I can put 2 microphones on it, and I can go to a location, which I have done. And if I go to a location, it's gonna be a little bit more money. But if I come to your house and I set up my mics and press record and you talk about whatever it is you're talking about, and then you're gonna pay me. It's that simple. And I'm just saying, man, it's another income source for you and your business as an audio engineer, music producer, studio owner. Build it. I mean, we built a specific room to be able to do that. When the world was shut down in 2020, we built this particular room. We put it together so we could do streaming and still connect with our fans, connect with our students. And we just kept it. We kept it going. We've actually built it up quite a bit. We now have we're going to talk about this in another episode, but we actually have like up to 8 cameras, I think, which is weird. I know I'm not a camera person, but it got big, and it's just because I realized that this was something I could add to my arsenal of things that I can offer my clients, and my clients enjoy that. And we do have regular clients that come over and do their podcast here, and it's pretty cool. So think about offering that in your studio as an alternative to just doing music, as to just doing whatever it is we're doing. So think about that and enjoy. Hey, go this week, man. Let's take some time. Let's take some time this week and go look at what you can do to start a podcast. Whether it's your own, and you're going to go talk about something that you're really passionate about, and people are going to understand that, or open it up and allow clients to come in and charge them accordingly. So let's do that. Let's take a look at it. And next week, we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about the difference between just simply audio or adding video to your podcast. So hopefully you guys are excited about that, as I am. And we'll share with you some of the cameras that we use and some of the switchers that we use and things like that to make life easy. So let's get out of here. I'll let you guys get out. I'm sorry. I've rambled today, man. This is crazy. I do get excited about it. I do get passionate about it because it's making me money. I mean, that's the thing. If it's making money, I'm going to enjoy it. It's just another step toward me not having to get a real job. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Let's go forth. Have a great week. Donnie Baker, I'm going to be up out of here. I will see you guys Wednesday on the blog post. The blog post this week I've already written it, and it's awesome. I think you'll like it. So look out for that. Thursday Live, don't forget. I missed last week because we had a big ass band in. And sorry I missed last week Thursday Live, but it was the band was nuts, man. It was big. It started out just being drums, bass, and guitar, or drums, bass, and keyboards, and then it turned into just a percussion and guitars. It was fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. The players were great. The music was awesome, and we had a good time. As always, in the studio, we're having a good time. We're making music and making money. So there you go. Hey, I'm up out of here. Donnie Baker. I'll see you guys. Next Monday if I don't see you sooner. And man, podcast. Go get it. Go grab it. One more time with the download. LearnProRecording.com/podcast. Go get it. We'll see you guys next week. Donnie Baker. I'm out of here.